The Indian rupee fell as low as 61.95 per dollar on Wednesday, its weakest level since March 4th. To talk us through the currency pair of rupee dollar is President of Everbank World Markets, a division of Everbank, Chuck Butler. Chuck, is the Indian rupee struggling against the dollar? What could be causing this?
Well, the rupee is struggling against the dollar right now, but in recent trading days, it seems to have leveled off a little bit. The original weakness came when the new PM Modi's budget was released, and it didn't hold a lot of the things that investors were looking for. Things like the subsidy on fuels and fertilizers, which was about 2.3% of GDP last year, that was deferred. Okay, so there was some lost euphoria there, and that's what caused some of the weakness in the rupee. And then the conflict in the Ukraine in Ukraine between Ukraine and Russia upset the apple cart a little bit for India and the rupee, in that oil flows were thought that they could be disrupted, or at the worst, we could have seen oil prices skyrocket, which would really hurt the Indian current account deficit. But that seems to have settled down, and so has the losses in the rupee. And the losses haven't been that great. I mean, it had rallied to around a 58 level versus the dollar, and it's around 61 now. So that's about a 3% drop, and it's not that big of a deal. But like I said, I think it's leveled off now, and it should be okay for a while.
Can the RBI do anything to stall the fall? Are we likely to see any changes in the next 3 months?
Well, I don't think that the RBI can do much in the next 3 months to change anything here. They've done the big portion of their work in the last year by gaining control of their current account deficit and raising interest rates. I think rates could go a little bit higher from here, but most likely are probably going to remain flat for the rest of the year and into next year. So, there's not much that the RBI can do. It's really up to the new government in changing some of the things in their budget so that they can unlock the Indian Indian economy, so that it can grow like it used to. I mean, it's only growing about 5.8% or something like that now, and it used to grow over 9%. So there's things that have to change, and it's going to be more of the work of the government than it is the RBI.
What is your prediction for USD INR by the end of the year?
Yeah, the 3-month level in rupee probably could see some weakness. What we're seeing right now is a strong euphoria over the U.S. dollar, and the fact that they're having, they're going to end quantitative easing, and there's this thought about interest rates rising next year, and I'm not sold on this interest rates rising so soon idea. And I think that once there's any kind of delay and the markets see it, that the euphoria in buying the dollar will end. So I think in the next 3 months to the end of the year, we're going to see it probably gain just a little bit back, get around 60 level. And then next year, in the next 12 months, I think we'll see it back down below 58.
Thank you, Chuck. For more currency forecasts and up-to-date news about the economy, keep watching Dukascopy TV. Goodbye.